So, I thought I could hire a paralegal to help me do the legal stuff, but apparently you can't have one of those without them working under an attorney, which is kind of a big deal, I guess. I don't know. Anytime I talk to these people, they just scream legal, 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 and then walk off because, I don't think attorneys are actually good people. I think they're just complete pieces of shit that pretend to be like good people. I guess maybe this church really shouldn't hate the legal system so much because like attorneys seem to be just complete garbage human beings to begin with. So, yeah, the the other side of that is doing a little bit of the shadow work, as they call it. I realized my subconscious mind, when I said those things about Mary Bowberry, were all fucking created from my subconscious mind, which is insecure because it doesn't think it's good enough for anything. It, seems to think in, I guess, like, how do, I guess, in a way, sees what it did as protecting her from me, which I guess is pretty good. I don't know. This is probably the worst case scenario a situation could be in anybody's existence. Like I said, if I had like 2, 3, maybe 4 years of like law school, I could probably, you need to think I have a learning disability, so it'll take me probably twice as long to do legal stuff. Like that stupid shit with Blondie. Just do the stupid thing. It's easy. It's easy when you have infinite amounts of money and you're some douchebag from a church and everybody bends the system to you. You're not actually smart or good. Everybody else just makes it easy. Yeah. Not special, not unique. This is a completely shitty situation. It is the worst thing in the world to, one, like, asking for help and people screaming no has always been a fucking pet peeve in my life. That is why I help people. When I was a kid, anytime I asked for help, people would just scream at me, do it yourself. I don't care, I don't care. And it used to make me fucking crazy. Like, I would have complete mental breakdowns and freakouts about it when I was a child. And one, the legal system definitely needs to be expanded. There needs to be massive fucking changes made in the legal system. Once again, it's a system designed to let rich people bully the working class. It should be a system designed to enable the working class to bully the rich, and the access to the rich for the rich in the legal system should literally be a massive percentage of their income. Imagine a lawyer getting hired by Jeff Bezos, and the Jeff Bezos has to pay him 50% of his general wealth to represent him. Yes, I am suggesting Jeff Bezos should just let people sue him without legal defenses, and he should just let the rape happen. Okay, just let it happen. I don't really give a shit about this because this is more of one of those scenarios where there's just too many bastards and not enough good people. Yeah. The other side of this is It is the most weirdest thing to understand that your brain is more of a collective as opposed to a singular consciousness, and your unconscious mind is essentially an emotionally stunted child that thinks in relevancies of how it feels, and it is the weirdest thing to suddenly be subject to. You have to be nice to this small child when you have never been nice to yourself mentally in your life. It is almost unnaturally cruel to ask a person who have just been nasty to themselves their entire lives to suddenly be nice to something inside their head. It is an example of this. If I were to say, like, right now, I absolutely hate the unconscious mind, it is a stupid child that only cares about how it feels, it would take that interpersonally and then turn it into self sabotage because the damn thing is that childlike. Um, this revelation annoys the shit out of me. And this is gonna sound even stupider, but I probably needed a lot of psychological help, and probably more than just fucking stupid ass heavy metal poisoning. And my theory about the heavy metal poisoning and why these idiots love metal poisoning is it shuts down all the other noise so that they can just focus on being 2-year-olds. And in their brains, that's good because imagine you have like a cable package, but it has all these extra channels and it has all this extra shit you don't need. So you just start getting rid of it until you only have channel 3 news. That's kind of how they do with the heavy metals. That's kind of how that works. All the other stuff, I guess they just assume is just noise. Because they're too stupid to process it because they're the unconscious mind. The to the unconscious mind is a angry child that refuses to grow up. And honestly, I've come to the realization the damn thing's been sabotaging me this entire time. And I realized, like, even that shit when I was president and I was just doing a bunch of stupid things that didn't make any sense, it's because my subconscious mind was literally sabotaging me the entire time. Wow. Wow. There has got to be some type of drug or some type of thing that lets you make the subconscious mind your bitch. And it should be forced to do what you want it to. Like, whatever's going on in my head, I've been able to recognize these things, but I also have no idea how to forcefully take control of this child and make it do what I want it to. Like, I don't, yeah. It's weird to think my entire life, like, I've basically just been inherently, I guess you'd call it mean to myself psychologically. I've always just been like, quit bitching, shut the fuck up, it doesn't matter, nobody cares, like, all these things. And then I find out that the thing I was yelling at and being nasty to has just been acting out of spite the entire time. And it literally has just been sabotaging me the entire fucking time. And it is literally the thing I cannot stand when I meet it in person, when I meet an emotionally stunted person, how I just want to beat them to death. I realize now this thing, maybe on an unconscious level, I recognize the subconscious mind was sabotaging me, and that's where my demonic hatred of it comes from, is this spiteful bastard, is too self-centered to actually fucking function in society or around normal human beings. I guess the real draw line between me and these people in this church is they use the unconscious, emotionally stunted mind, and I chose the conscious mind. And, that's the real fucking divide between me and them. Yeah. So, I guess, to recap, I don't think I can hire a paralegal to help me file legal cases because they all have to work under an attorney. And there's a little part of my brain, the unconscious mind, that works to sabotage me in everything I do. And it makes me wonder if even my learning comprehension disorder is actually some type of weird mechanism for my unconscious mind to cripple my conscious mind because the fucker's pissed that I'm not nice to it. If you're not dealing with 2-year-olds outside of your mind, you're dealing with 2-year-olds in the darkness of your mind.